Hey guys, Nicole here. I wanted to do a quick update on a couple things I changed since my scrap room tour. Not just so much because I changed something, because I do that all the time, but more to show you how I organized a few items. Mainly my thickers and my loose ephemera pieces, and kind of my game plan for those. So my thickers, if you remember from the video, pardon the messy desk. Underneath this desk, I just had containers full of mostly all paper goods. Well, I decided that wasn't going to work for me, and my thicker storage also wasn't working for me. It was in this white container here because I had gotten into the bad habit of throwing away the packaging, and as you guys know, many of you know, a lot of the thickers fall off all the time. They aren't super sticky. So I just had a constant mess and was constantly trying to readhere them, and it just wasn't a good situation. So what I did is I went and found these. I had gotten some of these wire containers in a little bit of a larger size for my daughter's bathroom to store her bathroom goods and stuff in. And so I went ahead and found them in a little bit smaller, skinnier size just from Walmart.com. They're just wire baskets, and they are perfect. So I got 4 of them, and then I went and found a bunch of the American Craft thicker storage plastic pieces and just sat down one afternoon and organized all my thickers. Purged a few. I'd already purged quite a few of my thickers, but I did purge a few, and then just organized them by color. Got duplicates into the same in the same bag, protector, whatever you want to call it. Because there's some that I have duplicates of just from TJ Maxx and things, and was able to do basically like at least two in each. You can do more than that. So, but for, I guess, visual purposes, oh, that one doesn't have to. Didn't need it apparently. For visual purposes though, you can get, so where you can see one type on each side, but then some of these I have duplicates in and was able to get multiple thicker sets. I think you could probably safely get 3 to 4 sets in each one, but most of them just have one to show on each side. So here I have like black and white, and then I have blues and purples and greens, blues, greens, and purples, red, oranges, pinks, and then gold, silvers, browns. So more the neutrals, cream, that kind of thing. So I really like this. I would love to get it down to 3. So I just have, if you can see, like the 3 fit perfectly, just snug in the bottom on the floor, below this desk. This 4th one's kind of out by itself. So that's my goal, is to get it down to where I just have 3 of these, and I'm just going to work away and start using them more and get to that point. But that is how my thickers are now. Now, as far as all those things that were in those tubs, they then went to where my thickers were, and this actually is much better because those are items that I grab for on a more regular basis when I'm working on a page and I need a tag or I need a piece of ephemera, whereas stickers are more purpose-based. I don't use them on every layout, but if I need them, I'll need it, I'll be looking for a particular color. So this will be just much nicer to have next to my workspace, which is right here, and it's a disaster. In this top piece here, I just put all my tags, my tag punches, and all my frames and overlays. Just things that I use to layer and add to the page on a very regular basis. So here they're at my fingertips. And then the drawers just have all the leftover ephemera pieces from packs. Ephemera packs, I'm talking for 15 years. I've purged a lot of them. Like I purged just about all my old basic gray and my mind's eye ones, but still have a lot. And I know you guys have heard me mention in past videos about how I struggle with certain icons, and that I'm very much a literal scrapper, and I was struggling with how to organize. Way back in the day, I used to have these little mini drawers, and I have one for hearts, one for butterflies, one for stars and things like that, and I got rid of that system a while ago, and I don't really love those drawers, and so I was trying to figure out another way to do it, because I came to find that actually was kind of a beneficial thing for me, because I am very literal, and like for instance, if there's a strawberry, the strawberry needs to make sense on the page. For me, that would mean I'm talking about eating strawberries, or maybe helping my grandma pick strawberries from her strawberry patch when I was a kid. those types of things. And so I wanted to find a way to organize those types of icons in a way in which I could find them easily when I'm ready to make that page. As you know, I already have that storage set up in a larger sense, as far as I have all my themed items together, from paper to idea magazines to stamps to punches to embellishments to papers. I have them all together. And that works well for me because that's how my brain works. And so I felt like I needed a way to separate out these individual pieces that I knew I'd only use for certain pages, but I needed to find a place for them where I would be able to find them easily. Because honestly, like, I'm not going to dig through here to find that random strawberry ephemera piece, right? Like, that's crazy. So what I decided to do was I had bought these, sorry guys, these photo organizers. I have 2 of them here. And I decided that these would be perfect to sort out those random individual pieces that I wanted to use for a particular story, but don't have the pictures quite ready for them yet, or I'm not in a place to scrapbook them yet. And where I could actually put the stickers and chipboard pieces and ephemera pieces, and also eventually put a photo in with it. And then those would be awesome to take to a crop. I have the pieces that match the story, and then I have the pictures, and then I can just go from there. So here's an example of how I've already started this process. I'm working with, as you know, a mega Maggie Holmes kit right now, and she has a lot of different icons in hers. So when I was looking through the chipboard sticker sheets and the regular sticker sheets, like for instance these pianos, I'm not going to use a piano unless I'm scrapbooking about my daughter's piano lessons or me taking piano lessons as a kid. So I'm going to put those in their own little container, and then when I want to tell that story, I know they're in there. This will probably be a general music theme, so I'll probably put like music note stuff, that kind of thing in there. Here's one for deer, and this will be actually for all animals. Like that bear, it's super cute. It's from Maggie Holmes' Dream Chaser, I think. But I'm probably only going to use it on like a Yellowstone page, right? This one has books, and this is just a start. Like this is just what I've started so far from the Maggie Holmes stuff I'm working with. All of her ballet stuff in her most recent, was it her most recent collection or the one before that? I will definitely use for the girls' dance pictures, but I'm not going to use them on anything else but their dance pictures. Now, I do already have a separate whole dance set of containers because both the girls do it, and I have lots of pictures and projects going with using dance-themed product. So I'm probably going to empty this out and put it there. But because I wanted to keep all my Maggie Holmes stuff out with me while I'm working with this kit, I just put it in one of these for now. And I'll show you that actually, because I do have this kind of thing happening on a larger scale, and it really is handy when I am ready to work on a project. I keep containers that are just ready to go. So when I'm ready to work on my girls' dance albums, I actually have these 3 containers are all dance products. So I'll just put, when I'm done with this Maggie Holmes kit Love video, I will just come and put those ballet stickers in here. So when I'm ready to do dance pictures, they're there as part of my dance stash to work from. Here I have my coffee stash started. So when I'm ready to do a mini album or a page about my business and that part of my life, then I know all my coffee stuff is in here, and that's going to be super easy to find. So clips, washi tapes, stencils, all that stuff is going to be in here. And so that's just a way that I have found that it works for me to stay organized, so that when I'm ready to tell a particular story or scrapbook a certain event or part of our lives, it's just easy to find the product, because like this can get super overwhelming. If I start divvying this up into certain categories in my room, it's more apt to get used, and it's more apt to be found when it's needed to be found. And so that is the main change that I made. Oh, I did want to mention the chipboard stickers. And actually this well, the stickers I just cut out of the sticker sheet, leave it on its backing. The chipboard stickers, I just use this EK Success powder tool and take the stickiness off of the back. You can do it with any kind of like baby powder. You don't have to have the tool. You can just use your finger and rub baby powder on the back and it takes the sticky off. And so I was able to do that before I put them in these little containers. Pardon my mess. This is how quickly my room gets to be a disaster. I started to work on Jen Scow's scrap class. So I have my scrap bin out, which is crazy. I organized all my Disney photos by day. So I'm going to start working on those. I have a few left to do for my older Disney trip. So I'll probably get all my Disney stuff out together and then just finish that one up and then start working on these. And that's another collection of items I have organized together. And sorry, see, bookwork, taxes, all that good stuff. Like here is where I have my Disney stuff started. My organization for my Disney stuff started. So as I get things, as I order things, I just put them in one place so that it's going to be super easy to find when I'm ready to start on that project. And so that is another example. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because it was a change from my room tour, and it was also a solution that I found for my thickers and also for my ephemera. So granted, I'm still going to have a ton of ephemera that I'm just going to dig through on a daily basis to find things, but at least the things that I know I have a specific story to tell with it, then at least I know I have a plan of where to put that so I can find it easier. So with that said, with this crazy mess I have going on here, I will let you guys go and talk to you soon. Happy scrapping. Bye-bye.